What's going on, y'all? Darius Thomas, owner and creative director at Good Shot Media. I just want to quickly go over 5 keyboard shortcuts for Final Cut Pro X that can really speed up your workflow. I'll leave a longer list of keyboard shortcuts on my website. You can go to my website and download the document. I'll leave a link to my website in the description. But let's quickly get into these 5 keyboard shortcuts, this live demonstration here. So as you can see, I have this clip in my timeline. It's actually a multicam clip. But let's just say I wanted the actual clip to start at this point here. What I can do is if I hit, with my playhead right here, if I hit Option and then the left bracket, that will trim the clip to the exact point of the playhead, right? So again, that's a very quick edit. Option, left bracket. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a multicam clip, which means there's another camera angle that's attached to this as well as some audio. And if I wanted to see all of those components of the actual multicam clip, I can hit Shift Command 7 and that'll bring up all of the different angles and the audio attached to it. If I scroll over this, you can see a blade tool here. If I selected that particular clip, it'll cut, and that will be the live clip that you actually see on the program screen. I'm not going to select it now because my computer has been running really slow and I want to make sure that I get through all of these shortcuts for you guys. But let's hit Shift Command 7 again to get rid of the rest of those angles. But let's just say, hey, I wanted to color this specific scene a little bit differently, or I wanted to set the mood a little bit differently. If I hit Command 6, it will bring up for me the color board. And so that's a really quick way to get the color board pulled up without having to go up here and switch between these factors. It'll take me straight to the color board, which would be what I want to adjust in that specific moment. Now, me specifically, I work with people who do a lot of video casts, and I do a lot of interviews and different things like that. And sometimes you have audio that bleeds over into another person's microphone. So what I like to do is hit Control Option S, and that'll expand all the audio. If it was 2 people speaking on screen with they would have 2 separate audio tracks. But since it's just 1 person, they have 1 audio track. But what this allows me to do is adjust the audio without affecting the actual video. So the video would stay synced, but I can, trim the audio whichever way I want to trim it. Again, that's Control Option S. And as you can see, I'm zoomed in pretty tight here. I'm zoomed in, but if I wanted to see the entire timeline, what I could do in one keyboard shortcut is hit Shift Z, and that'll bring everything back together for me. So again, that's 5 quick keyboard shortcuts for Final Cut Pro X, and I know those will speed up your editing workflow. Again, I'll leave a longer list on my website. You can go to my website and download it for free. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, drop a comment down below. And yeah, enjoy those Final Cut Pro X keyboard shortcuts.